Okay. Okay. Better than okay. Good. Okay, I gotta mute myself on this thing over here. New adventure. New try. We'll see what this is all about. Let's see. Okay. I think I think the setup is all there. Hello, good evening. Good evening to anyone who's here. Um, Megan is around. Hello, Megan. Megan's around. She just worked very, very hard today at starting from a very early time to normal time, but altogether, very, very too much hard work today. So she's chilling, watching TV, and I guess hanging out in the chat. Hello. Yeah. Let me. I'm getting sweaty arm situation over here, so I need to move. I got a towel on the Cintiq. I think some people have that wristy thing where it looks like you're wearing leggings for your pinky, but I don't have anything like that. So towel it is. Um, Now just make sure we're situated. Put some stuff down. Move some things around. Take a sip of water. But anyways, yeah. I think all the sound is correct. Let me just check. Okay, yeah, it sounds like looks like it's in the yellow. Oh, yes. If you want to get my pinky leggings, I suppose it would probably be more. It would probably be more necessary as we get into the hot months. It's been relatively cool, all things considered, and for that, I'm very very grateful. So let's see, what are we doing? What are we doing tonight? Uh, just like we do all nights, Pinky. We try to animate the world. Try to create an animated world of something going on. So I actually have sort of event coming up where um, I shouldn't say I should say we, because Megan will be there too, but more so in like a support capacity. Um, to Yeah, we're gonna do something for LOL for Riot. So I should I thought I ought to familiarize myself with their main game. Um, Although Megan watches some Valorant, and that's pretty cool too. So I'm gonna do something with LOL. I had the website opened up. I think there are like 50 champions. No, more than 50. Let me see. League of Legends champions. How many are there? With more than 140 Okay, okay. So a slight underestimation on the 50. So I'm gonna learn them all tonight. I'm gonna learn all of the champions. I'm gonna draw every single. No, I'm not gonna do that. Excuse me. I'm gonna draw a couple of them. Oh, hello, Coyote. Thanks. uh, well, that's very nice. um, yeah, I'm very good at taking compliments, which is why I'm not fibbing at all right now. But I appreciate the kind words. And we're gonna do more animation tonight. We're also like I'm gonna do some of this, and then as a sort of little reward for myself, I'm gonna play a little Zelda. Zelda's over here. I think you can hear the ambiance. Just wrapped up the plateau, so I'm about to take the dive back into the overworld. So I'm excited to do that. But I'll do that after we do some animation. Work first, then play. So this should be work. This should be play too. Meow meow meow. Just I'll be swiveling my head a lot, I think, tonight because I'll be checking on this and that, trying to familiarize myself with things, and what needs doing. All right. But anyways, Coyote, do you play League at all? Megan, do you play League? Who plays League? I am not very good at fast-paced, twitchy, clicky things, so I haven't really played before. There's a summer in which I think it was maybe between second and third year of CalArts where um, I hung out with a lot with a friend Charlie. We were doing jujitsu, and I would go to his place and watch him play League, which seems also quaint now. Like, yeah, that's a quaint thing to spend my time doing. Um, but he played it a lot, so some of my other friends play a bit. My good friend Krishna plays a bit, but I've never played myself, so I don't really know what's um, what's uh, what's the gameplay like. I've watched some live events because I do like all sorts of esports. I like mostly StarCraft. I've watched some CS:GO. I've watched some of this and some of that. Um, but I really need to learn quite a bit over a short period of time. What? Oh, sorry. thank you, thank you. Hold, hold on. See, this is a first solo stream adventure. Thank you, Megan. Thank you. This is a drawing I'm putting on screen, by the way. um, what am I doing? Yeah, I haven't played too much League, but I am going to learn something about it at least. Just I'm right now. I'm just boarding a little thing to sort of block in what we're gonna attempt to do and finish all in one night. It's gonna be real easy. Boop boop boop. No, it's not gonna be like it's not gonna be one night. Boom 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 boom. Everyone who I know, that's is it because of the community? I reckon I am very anxious about letting people down in anything in life. So when it comes to because it's a team-based cooperative game, I'm just so anxious about having people be upset at me for not playing well that that's like a big hurdle. I was watching some sort of get into league guide, and they're like, "Oh, you can just turn off the team chat." And uh, it's not like I need team chat to understand that I'm doing poorly and to feel bad that I'm probably letting people down. So I don't know that that would alleviate my anxieties. I played StarCraft a bit, and I there's an anxiety with that people have termed, at least in the community, termed it ladder anxiety, where people get really nervous about playing someone because StarCraft is generally one on one, but I've never gotten that. I've only gotten it for like letting other people down, which is it's a lot worse to me than playing poorly on my own. But anyways, let's see. Just trying to do something here that kind of expresses the predicament. So this is the starting area. Some kind of there's some sort of a merchant thing here that you can buy items and stuff from. I'm sorry if I really I'm really just starting on this on my understanding of this whole thing. But somewhere in the starting area, I suppose my little guy. This is me. This is what I look like. I'm not bald yet, but it's coming, I'm sure. But I just start wandering in and kind of look at a cadre of different champions, and then trying to pick which one. And I think maybe I'll exit screen, and we'll see the champion that I pick. I gotta look him up because I don't know their names, but I did see him in one video, and he seemed kind of cool. So this guy's gonna be my champion for now. Let me see. They've got a big page of all these dudes, and they're all ooh, that one looks cool. Maybe I'll be that. No, no, no. I'm gonna stick with. Okay, if I can only find him. Every once in a while, I gotta jiggle the controllers so that the Zelda thing doesn't completely fall asleep. It's just waiting over there. Do work, then play game. That's what I'm feeling. Okay, where are ya? Where are ya? Not Jax. He's like a big bug guy. I like big bug guys. Let me see. Is it Belveth? No, that doesn't seem familiar. No, not Belveth. Is it? It's not Alistar. Is it Cho'Gath? 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 Yeah, I think it's this guy. Yeah, so I like I like this guy. I think he's pretty cool. Look at him. It's like a kind of looks like a Hydralisk a little bit. This guy right here. I think it'd be silly to play him. From the video that I watched, he seemed to be a top laner. I mean, they're explaining this in very basic, perhaps outdated meta terms. But top laners, from what I understand, are folks that kind of got to go one-on-one because they're generally far away from the other action. So they have to be good sort of one-on-one type of champions, one-on-one players to manage that top lane and eventually try to push for advantage, I guess. And this is a character, I think, in that video that they recommended for like people starting out to try to learn it. So I don't know if his League's got to be available on Mac. So maybe I'll eventually install it and try it out. But for now, just for board purposes, I think we're gonna end up. He's gonna wander in, take a look, see some champions, push in, heads out, and then we see Cho'Gath's back. Right? He looks something like. Ooh. It's got a little, sort of like a long tail with a little shrimp bit at the end there. I'm sure it's actually spikier and scarier, but I like, it's a gesture thing that we're trying to do. It doesn't have to be the most accurate. Plus, there are like they got all these other cool skins. So this is the shrimp tail skin of this Cho'Gath guy. So they're gonna be like this. He's got these two little arms. Maybe he's got these other arms. And he's got pretty kind of like these little normie feet, which are funny. And then he's gonna do like a turnaround. But then it's gonna be, instead of his silly face, it's gonna be me. Rawr! This is my chosen champion. Let's see. Maybe I do like a little rawr. Like a yeah. So strong. And then I can get like squished maybe by someone else who actually knows how to play the game. Some other sort of move. Rawr. Let's find another champion to squish me. Who's gonna squish me? Let's see. Dr. Mundo, Galio, Gnar. He looks like Gnar. Looks like a little cutie. It's Gnar. Oh, sprite is actually a little overly complex. Let me try to find one that is more visually simple. Not Kled either. Anyways. Oh, oh, of course, Megan. You can be a champion. Wait, Megan. Can you pick a champion then for me? You can like go on the website and pick someone you like, and then just let me know, and then I'll have you come in and bot me as that champion, and that'll be the end. Is there a, is there a weak cute? There's 140 of them, so you can pick whoever you like. Hopefully again one that has a clearer silhouette, a clearer silhouette to indicate. Like, who's this Blitzcrank guy? He looks interesting. He looks kind of big and strong though, so we'll need to find a small cute for Megan. Megan Squish. So, anyways, that's the idea. It'll be just kind of a cute little short. I think this section will be nice, where we'll get to have a bunch of champions. I think the idea would be that they pan their way through, and I'll just give them some idle animation. It'd be a good chance to animate some different guys and feature some different little, some different heroes and champs and all that stuff. Simplified versions of them, of course, because these guys are detailed, very detailed in their portraits. But yeah, that's what we're gonna do. That's what we're gonna do. See. So yeah. Anyways, how is I'm not sure. Coyote, if you're still here, or if anyone else is here, I hope you all are having a good evening. What's going on? What's new? What's news in the world tonight? Let me see. Yeah, I'm gonna set it on this so that I can go and maybe switch control over here so I can jiggle it more easily, or so I don't have to do all this. Pew pew pew. In terms of our other videos, I'm not sure actually, Megan, which one we're gonna release. We wrote a song. It's our first song that we ever wrote. That's exciting. Oh, you're playing some. Where are you? Where did you get off the starting place? Also, Coyote, I don't know if I've met you in real life. Because we typically some people who come into the stream are people that I've met somewhere in animation before. So if I have met you and I don't don't know your username or something, I apologize. But otherwise, hello again. Wait, Megan, you said something, some kind of video about sunflowers this Saturday? Okay, all right. So I'm not doing the song this Saturday? Oh, just got it tonight. Exciting. Well, then I hope I don't. Eventually, when I start playing, I don't want to like give spoilers. We'll cross that bridge when we get there. Let's, yeah. For this pass, let's just kind of block it in. Let's just block. Let's see what he's gonna do, or what I'm gonna do, I guess. Just kind of have me walk in. What kind of clothes am I wearing? Oh, should I give myself a tank top? No. Okay, board's underneath. Let's start him slightly just off screen, and then he'll come in. Oh! Oh, in Chinese, what do we say? Sort of, I don't know the word for alumni, so this is not actually the right word. But the one I'm thinking of is 老乡, which means like sort of like a hometown person. Like, oh, we're from the same town, type of feeling. At least that's the feeling I get when it comes to like meeting people who are also in Cal Arts. That's where I went to school. Um, but cool, Ringling is it's quite a place from what I can tell. And thanks. I'm glad you enjoy our channel. Are you also in animation, or are you in gaming, or are you in something else? Walk cycles are definitely my favorite thing to do. No, they're not. You. Just gonna block these in roughly. This is not usually how I work, but I think we want to lay down our ideas and maybe just try a different working method. Because why keep it all the same all the time? Why do that when you can do other stuff? Wee 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 wee. Wait a second, what's going on here? Yeah, okay. Losing my mind a little bit. Wheat. Wheat. Oh, games. Games are cool. Games are really cool. I think if I were more computer intuitive, I think eventually at some point I would hopefully will try to learn Unity or something and make like a point and click adventure RPG type of thing. Because those are the types of games that I grew up with. And I'm just more of a craft person than I think a smarts person, which is what I feel it takes to make something game wise. So big props and much admiration to folks such as yourself, Coyote, who can do the games thing. Because I feel very much like, oh, I can draw a little bit, and that's good enough for me. And then let's have this kind of have him sort of snap into it. So sort of have like a down, down, snap, snap that of the leg, up, back up, bouncity ball. And then get into this sort of lean in kind of pose. Maybe just delay that hand a little bit. Do a little squat. Anyways. Continue on down. And then finish a little bit up. Settle up. And then we can see what we're cooking with in just a second. Someone, I'm not sure whom, commented that they liked seeing the process. So I'm gonna try to be a little more, at least here when I'm on my own. Well, not on my own because Megan is spying in the other room, trying to talk through a little bit of what I'm doing. At least at this part, because it's kind of interesting, right? I don't know. What kind of games do you want to make, Koyobi? Okay, so that's all. That's all. Not very good. Let's see, we think his size is changing. That might be a thing. Might be partially why it's not making as much sense. Are you a 3D person or are you 2D? Yeah, you're not getting any down if his head is expanding like that. I say him even though it's me because it's healthy to have some sort of detachment from how or whomever or however you portray yourself on the internet. Maybe that's why I was more comfortable being bald or wanted to be bald even though I'm not actually bald. The three hairs thing, and I'm sure I'll end up explaining this continuously because again, I'm not bald. But the three hairs thing is a reference to a Chinese comic that I saw at some point, where the character's name was San Mao, which means three hairs, and that's his whole personality. No, it's a very it's a very sort of historic comic where a lot of what happens to him is just miserable suffering around. I'm not sure exactly what time, if it was during World War II or if that's when his situation or most of the comic takes place. But he's sort of a destitute child trying to figure things out and trying to survive in a difficult setting. And somehow I even identify with that, even though I'm eating chips and not not quite in the same condition. But still, it's like, I don't know, something's very moving about making art, even when your conditions are very very poor. I'm not sure with how the artist lived, but I'm glad to have had some sort of representation of that type of stuff, because life can be pretty difficult, and there's still sort of like worthiness or value to what's going on with you, even if it's a lot of struggle. So some all stuff for you. Tweet, tweet. I think a little pause here. Tweet. Snap. And then I think I'll lean down. Sort of tilting the head over a little bit. Yeah, it changes directions. We want to keep that arc sort of heading that way. Then let's make contact and have the sort of hand push be the thing that pushes that arc in a different direction. Is what I'm thinking, at least. Who knows? That makes some sense in my mind. Anyways, don't know if you knew that lore about the three hairs on my head, Megan, but that's the lore. That's the lore for the design. And then, oops. Mostly 2D at the moment. Let's see. Is Animate hard to learn? No, Animate is very. I mean, I don't use any real features, so I'm not really sure if I can say that I use Animate in the feature laden sense. I'm sure there's much more to it than what I'm doing right now, but I used Animate Flash at the time because it was the simplest thing um, at the time when I started at CalArts, and it has remained so. So I think, yeah, if you wanted to learn a 2D animation software, Animate is pretty cool. I think I also saw something recently where someone was talking, was maybe it was Taniko, was getting Toon Boom Harmony, which I think seems to be the go-to software for a lot of professional 2D animation studios now, and the monthly price of it was quite prohibitive. So at least this. I might be wrong because I've never looked into actually purchasing that. Hmm. Just have this give another drawing so it's not just snapping up. Boom, boom, boom. And 2D is cool too. Are you working on a game currently? Something you're cooking up? Platformer, RPG, something or the rather. My first video game that I played was Chrono Trigger, so I'm always gonna have a soft spot for that kind of JRPG type of setup. Let's see. So again, let's lock this up, fit in the window. Wah, wah, wah. Maybe we don't need that many frames. Mm-hmm. Okay. So we sort of block that in. And yeah, maybe here we can start. I'll keep tweaking that. I mean, nothing's ever really final until you publish it. So let's animate some champions. Why don't we? Let's see. Yeah, that sounds cool. I wanted to give Photoshop animation a try. Um, I think we're just sort of plowing ahead with the amount of stuff that we do, and when it comes to like just making stuff, you sort of want to be just making things out of not out of muscle memory, but out of a regular sort of production familiarity. And learning new software while trying to make something in that software is very difficult. Or at least I found it very difficult for myself. Um, but I need to try to set aside some time to actually learn some other stuff. Like the legendary Blender. Blender. Let me see. What kind of champion should I try to animate? Who's this Bard guy? What's Bard look like? Oh, Bard is kind of cool. He's like this big guy with a big beard and three little things. Bard's cool. I like Bard's shape. He looks like that. Sort of a big round. We like big round. All right, let's do a Bard. Let's do a Bard. Well. Let me see. I just want him in idle animation, but they all have him doing stuff. Let's insert. Well, what should we have him do? See, kind of looks like. I'm going purely on looks. I have no idea how, what tier these characters are in terms of their competitive viability. He's just the first guy I saw that was like, ooh, what an arresting visual design. Let's do something with it. He's kind of got like a mask. Got a little thing here. Let's Let's go down again. Yeah, he's just like a big thick. We're like big thicks. So maybe we'll just have him in a sort of very, very simple pose of just arms folded. Like, yeah, you want to choose me. He's got this big red apron thing. What a silly fella. Let's see. A lot of visual learning I have to do. Oh, that's okay. Megan's taking a little break. I love you too, Megan. Wow, wow, wow. Something like this. What is he carrying? What is that thing? Like a horn with a. There's a lot to figure out. Yeah, okay. Let's have that horn in since he seems to be sporting it around. He seems very proud of this glowy horn thing that he has. That way we can feature his little beard thing too. I don't know what kind of feet he has. I'm sort of guessing here. Let me look it up a little bit. Bard. Lol. I'm sure he has. The Wandering Caretaker Bard. Let's look in the wiki. They have. That's a lot more helpful. At least for my purposes. Yeah, he's carrying this horn thing. Looks like he has a little smile. Got these arm wraps because he's cool. You wear arm wraps when you're cool. He's got this actually a pretty long torso. I think this is more in the realm of like cool animation. I think I do typically more cute animation than cool. Challenge myself. Let's see, what else does he have going on? How do his feet taper? It's hard to interpret from this image. Oh well, to all the Bard mains out there, if you end up seeing this, I'm sorry, but I can't tell what that is, so I'm just gonna give him some of these. that's that's the whole thing now. Well, it looks like he has little horns. Okay. So yeah, he's got horn, like little ear things. Circle, circle. And that thing looks like it's attached to his mask. Okay, there's a lot to these designs. Okay, let's cut him out. Bard. Wow 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 wow. Wow 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 wow. So give him like a maybe like a yeah, you want this. So have a man tick up. Let's push it a bit. Why be so weenie? Put the ears down a little bit. Do 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 do. uh, hello, Lucas. Yeah, solo stream tonight. Megan had a very long work day, and I wanted to play some Zelda and play it on stream. Why not? So she is chilling, and I am animating some LOL right now. How are you doing? What's going on with you? So it's gonna go up. Let's mark this motion back. Hold on a second. Megan's saying something to me. Megan's got the text chat. Hold on. Later. Hold on a second. What are you saying, Megan? She's saying 12-hour day broke my brain. So Megan's brain is broken. But you know, my brain is less broken. So I'm here. Man. Oh, hello, car. Um, welcome in. Vicarious productivity, sure. If we can provide that feeling, oh, great. Very grateful to have people help people feel productive, because that's such a trap sometimes when you gotta what did I do all day? That feeling is very difficult potentially. Um, vacation's over, man. Now you have to go back and animate, man. That sounds sounds tough. No, I mean this is a nice long break. I hope you feel. I mean, do you feel rested at all? Do you feel like you got the juice back and you're ready to go? I don't know that I've. It's been a while since I felt like rested. Really, I don't know. I don't even know if I could experience the feeling that I could identify what that was. Like, if you ate something that you didn't understand, and you're like, oh, you ate beluga caviar. I'm like, oh, did I? No, I'm not eating beluga caviar, but I'm saying, like, if I took a break and experienced the rest feeling, I'm not sure that I'm familiar with it enough right now to even identify that that's what it was. Oh, I am rested. Is what I'm trying to say. Not really. Well, I mean, ain't that the case? I mean, I wonder when in life people would actually, people in animation at least that I know, would actually feel like, yes, rested are we? Because I'm not sure where that, like, there's always such sort of like a hustle, when you're working in entertainment, um, that, like, the rest seems very elusive, because there's always, like, other people are up to stuff, or like you got to be up to stuff, you got to be looking out for the next thing, and then if you're taking a break, all these other people are up to stuff, and then it can be like, oh, well, then I have to be productive, like Car was saying. I don't know if that's why you need to feel productive. At least for me, sometimes um, I feel that, you know this is time is opportunity. You gotta be productive. You gotta be constantly making things. Um, so it's maybe I should have been a teacher before I switched to animation and Cal Arts. I was gonna be a high school English teacher. Fun fact about me. Maybe I should. No, it seems like being a teacher is very tough also, and more difficult and less. uh, less easy to handle or deal with ways. Different kind of bureaucracy. Well, even if you're not very rested, Lucas, are you playing Zelda? I'll let you I'll let you know, Coyote, when I'm about to start the Zelda. So if you want to turn off the stream and not spoil it for yourself, because I seem to be a little bit farther ahead than you, uh, then it won't pop up on you without warning. Let's see. This is definitely a more complicated character than I would normally do, but it's kind of fun. Doing a very basic, limited thing with him anyway, so it's not the worst right now. I'll probably be back next Wednesday doing this as well, because again, I have an event, so I should be putting time in to familiarize myself with these characters anyways. Um, so I'll be back working on more League stuff. Do you play League, Lucas? Do you play League, Car? I'm really a League noob, so if you have any thoughts or insights, I welcome them, or even like a favorite hero. Sorry, champion. Again, I don't know all the terminology. In League, it's champion. Let's see. I'm not, but I want to beat Fire Emblem before I start Zelda. Oh, okay, okay. Which one? The last one I knew that came out was released a while ago, right? Don't need to give him that pen. Tate bayo. I'm kind of giving him a little like we can do it pose. Which, if that's not his personality, I apologize. Tate bayo. I probably actually want this thing to kind of chase it a little bit. Let's keep it up. Let's get down, is what he's saying. Getting hot in this workroom too. This is, our office workroom is unfortunately the area of the house where we live like most exposed to the sun. So at this time of day, it's actually the sweatiest. But you know what? Animation is sweaty work. Not sure if this is looking right, but we'll see. I'll push his face back a little bit. When Arcane came out, yeah. Oh my gosh, I watched just a little bit of Arcane, and man, that looks like a lot of work. Whoever made Arcane, oof, hats off, because that thing is beautiful and it looks amazing. So I hope whatever studio did that is feeling real good about themselves and is getting compensated very well. So it looks great. I mean, there have been a lot of stuff, a lot of things that came out that just look really great. Like a lot of gaming shows actually, like Edge Runners, right? That's the cyberpunk one. What else came out that was like really good? I think there's some Amazon ones that I'm less familiar with, but Edge Runners is one. I mean, I guess The Last of Us is sort of like a gaming show. Let's see. Go back and oh, also, I don't think I've seen you in the stream before, Sunny Momo. Nice to come on. Nice to see you. Thanks for coming on. I think this would make more sense. Yeah. So we'll change that timing as we go along. Let's see. Let me see. I gotta look at Bard again to make sure I'm not losing sight of what I'm supposed to be animating. He's got this rope. We'll end up simplifying that, I'm sure, by the end. But just so that at least I know what it originally was supposed to be, I'll keep it there. And yeah, welcome Momo. I wouldn't say that I know much about animating either, because I don't consider myself like a professional. No one's ever paid me to animate anything. Although if someone wants to, go for it. I feel very much more like I'm a storyboard artist is what I really am. But I've been finding, especially after my last job, where I was the supervising director on Tiny Toons. I was in the animatics a lot, and sort of being there and kind of fiddling with that stuff a lot made me feel like I'm in animation. I should animate more. And then we started doing this YouTube thing, and it's been fun. It's been fun just kind of like making and finishing our own things mostly. And I guess to do that, I have to animate. So animate I do. Let's open the hands here. Down, 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 down. Again, all this detail isn't necessary, but I think we're losing the arc of his face a little bit. I don't want to keep it going on this sort of trajectory. Let's lag that beard thing back a little. Just making things up, man. again try to follow the arc of his face. So it's still got that tilt. Yeah. I'm gonna be so good at League, it's gonna be crazy. No, I'm not a very good gamer at all. I don't have I'm not sure what it is. I don't have the twitch or the skill or the reaction time or the understanding. I just not a very good gamer. What? Did I make this into a separate thing? Why is that like that? How do I ungroup this? see, this is where I'm like, wait, what did I do? Why is this in a separate thing? How do I delete this group? Okay, well, I don't actually want to figure out what I did here, so I think I'm just gonna delete it. Oh, actually, Lucas, I don't know if you know what that was, but suddenly my assets were in some sort of a group. I think Lucas works on Flash typically. Um, I think Coyote had asked about whether Flash was easy to learn, and I said yes. But as I just demonstrated, I don't know what I'm talking about really. So, uh, consistently beaten by 10-year-olds. Yeah, well, I mean, children are our future, so beat us up. Why not? Go for it. What is going on? Why can't I draw over here? Something funky is going on. Am I just at the file size limit? See, like I'm very acutely demonstrating that. Wait, what is going? Hmm. Okay, I don't know why the symbol is limiting me to only working in that space. I might just need to move on from that for now. Let me see. Is Bard huge, and that's why it's that's why he's being difficult? No, he's a very normal sized. Okay. Is it because of this? And that's why I can't see it? Because I had that setting on? Teach them well, and then we'll move away. Now can I draw over here? Okay. It's because I had something else on. Well, once again, I am my technique is limited. Selected range. Okay. Yeah, I think all the champions will appeal to our guy. Like, yeah, you wanna main me because I will bring the victories or the fun, whichever you value most. And I value fun because I don't have the competency to aim for victory in video games. So as long as you're fun, Bard, you're a good champion in my book. I believe the children are our future. Teach them well, and they will lead the way. Yeah, and we'll pace this guy up a little bit. But for now, we'll let him be sort of in this slower stepped form. I don't really think about the timing of, or I guess I should think about the timing of things, but I don't really think like try to lock it down until later. And generally speaking, I want Megan to kind of come in and give her sort of 2 cents, which is worth much more than that because she's an actual professional editor, um, and I like having her input on what she thinks that the timing should be. Because again, I don't. I'm just trying to do this to make it have a good overall gestural feel. It's like, oh, you're trying to get the idea, and the specifics of things are not a wash, but I feel just generally more like okay with things. Try to be a little bit more okay with things at least. It's like it's for funs. Bow 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 bow. All right, I think we're almost done with Bard, and then maybe we'll do maybe one more champion, and then I'll feel like I've done enough to get to play Zelda. Yeah, this is kind of what it looks like right now. Control loop. I think something is happening. Yeah. I think this is a good gestural start of what we want this character to be. Uh, Let me see. I'm sorry. I'm catching up with some chat. Do I like working with Adobe Animate? It works. I think the main thing I feel is grateful that it works for our purposes. So I don't know. there there are definitely things where after a while you're like, oh, I wish this worked a little bit better. Like uh, typically I board in Storyboard Pro, and Toon Boom has this nice feature where you can select your lines that you draw by the stroke. So instead of like if I select that piece and I move it out, you grab the exact sort of selection that you make. But if you select something in Storyboard Pro, you select by the stroke that you made. So I think there is a mode for this for Adobe Flash or Animate that allows you to select like per the stroke that you made. But I found that I think the one or two times I tried it, it really made everything chug. Um, so it was not worth the benefit. And it was just not a very usable feature. Uh, so like there are things like that that I miss or want, and of course, even though it's a vector program, hopefully having some brush variety and all that other stuff would be cool. But for what we're trying to do, I'm very happy that it works. Um, and then again, I haven't explored other things, so once I figure out Blender, I'm gonna keep talking about it. So it's gonna eventually come true one of these days. I will actually have, um, I'll have something else to compare it to. But this is kind of like the one thing that I've worked on, um, and it seems to do well enough. So that's what I can say. TV Paint was big at school for a while. I mean, did you ever try that, Lucas? Oh, right. Just like you said, Coyote. TV Paint started to get a lot of use around my third year of school, and I don't know if people have stuck with it or people have moved on to other software. Um, but I tried it a little bit, and again, I have my simple mono brain where I was like, "This isn't what I'm used to. I'm gonna go back to what I'm used to," and I just did that instead. So that's what I got. All right, we did Bard, and I did, I think, one or two videos of the Blender tutorial. So I haven't made the full donut yet. And that was weeks ago, so I'm probably gonna have to start it over again. I need to get a mouse with the proper middle mouse clicking button, because Megan, my partner, has done actual CG before, and she said it's incredibly necessary and useful. So, oh no, I don't have a middle mouse button. I can't do any more Blender. But eventually. Let's see. Let's pick another hero. Oh, hello, Slevin Hernandez. Welcome. Thanks. I'm very excited to be extremely overrated. I'd love it if people would say like, "Oh my God, their animation is so overrated," because that'd be exciting. Let's find one more champion to do, and give some other sort of like, "Yeah, you want to pick me" sort of pose, or sort of animation. We looked at Bard. I guess the website's alphabetical, so um, so there's a lot to choose from. Who's like a popular? Let me just look at that. Popular League of Legends heroes or champions again. I got Ezreal, Teemo, Jinx, Ryze. I've heard of Ryze and Ezreal. What do they look like? Ezreal. Well, that just looks like a little kid. He kind of just looks like, sort of looks like whatchamacallit, that guy from that movie, that Disney movie, Treasure Planet. Finn? Is that his name? Ezreal kind of looks like Finn. I don't want to animate Finn. Ryze. Let's look up Ryze. League of Legends. Ryze. Ooh, look at this guy. Blue with a scroll. Is that the only pose you have of Ryze? Let's see. There's got to be like a gallery, right? This wiki doesn't have galleries? Present, main, present, winter, young. Wow, he really upped the blue as he got older. Oh, maybe I'll do Ryze. He's got like funny pants. He's blue. Got a scroll thing. Yeah, I'm down to do Ryze. Ryze, it is your time. Teemo and Jinx are really popular. All right, I'll do Ryze another time. Let's try to do. Let me take a look at what they look like. Teemo. Oh, this little guy. The Swift Scout Teemo. What's his little sprite look like? Yeah, we could do Teemo. And what does Jinx look like? Jinx. Lol. Jinx. Yeah, maybe I should do like a human-y character. I think that's what, like, because there are a lot of. I personally like the weirder, less human kind of characters. But I think the game has like a lot of cool people types. So does she have like some sort of a shark cannon? I mean, that's pretty baller, Jinx. You got a shark cannon, Jinx. League of Legends. Oh yeah, indeed, it's a shark cannon. Oh, is she an arcane? Is that who that is? Oh, I suppose so. Again, I didn't super watch the show because I think I really was overwhelmed by how really good looking it was. I can't not think of how how impressive and how much work it is to do that. To do. Sunny, do you play League of Legends? All right, what's Teemo? We're gonna do Jinx. So let's draw Jinxie. Oh, Jinxie, Jinxie, Jinx. What do you look like? So that got a long braid. Oh, this is gonna be tough because I don't typically draw like normal looking people either. So this may not read as Jinx, but we'll try. What is this? What's his outfit? She's got like a swimsuit and a bandolier. Maybe. Oh, she's got a ton of arm wraps. Maybe we'll just have her sort of like slouch posing, and then she can whip out that shark cannon. Like, you want the champion with the shark cannon. That's what you want. And I'd be like, that's it's pretty persuasive. Shark cannons are probably very effective in a combat type of scenario. So I think I'm getting a little lost in the details here. Oh, like the big boots. I like a hero who has big boots. She looks a little unbalanced. What's she doing with this arm? Just sort of having it at the side. Let's see, she's got that shark cannon here. And then she has that long braid. You kind of want to see the long braid, right? Where's it come from? It's a lot of figuring out of these characters. So let's make it more like this. There's the edge of her shoulder. Oh, this is the strap for the shark thing. Man, this is pretty freaking cool. Jinx, you got cool stuff going on. Maybe we'll just keep that other arm kind of hidden, actually. Like her other arm is just already on the cannon thing. Yeah, what does this face look like? He's kind of got a longo nose. Very high arched eyebrows. Yeah, human characters are definitely trickier. For me, at least. Let's just give her dot eyes for now. Let's just give her dot eyes. We'll figure out the look of the face as we go along. It'll be a practice thing. Oh, human characters, pretty cool, pretty tricky. So what is it? She's got like a shark gun and like a triple blaster thing. I'll have to simplify some of this, obviously, for animation, but this leg is dark purple. This one has a strap. Sure. Sure. And is it a gun or does it have... I apologize if I'm just talking to myself, figuring this out. It's not a... I'm just gonna probably make a decision on it separately. Okay, it's got sort of like tail fins in the back. It doesn't extend for that far. Something like that. Yeah, let's just... We should definitely simplify. It's taking me this much time. Oops. Save. This much time just to draw the one. Okay, this will be fun. Insert new symbol. This is Jinx. Where are you at? There you are. Oh my gosh, no, all my exes did and they were angry. League seems to bring out well, I'm not sure what like online gaming competitive thing is like what in the scale of or in the bell curve of toxicity where League falls. But I've just never really participated in any online multiplayer team game at all. So I don't have any kind of bearing for it. But yeah, it can trigger the feelings for sure. Let's see. Slay the Boots house down. Yeah, well, you got me there. I don't know what that means either. And also, you're a teacher. Cool. What do you teach? Are you an animation teacher? Are you an art teacher? I was almost a teacher, as I mentioned earlier. I was almost going to be an English teacher. I would have wanted to teach creative writing because, you know, you find out who you are by writing sometimes. at least that's how it worked for me a little bit. I just want to make sure that she's wearing shorts also, because it looks like she's not wearing anything properly. There you go, shorts. Shorts will do. Let's see. How do I want to do this? This is gonna be fun to figure out. Let's make like a sort of like you definitely want to pick me. Let's ignore the hair. Let's try to keep this simple in the rough. Turn. So to start with this attitude, this is what I'm thinking. Then I like doing the trace over because it helps me remember and it makes it feel a little bit better as I'm working on it. So we're gonna have her sort of tilt out with the attitude. Should track the shark. I can not worry about the hair, but I should track this shark because that's like the main feature of what we're doing here. Sort of do something simple to start. My finger's like, you want to draw hair. You want to draw hair. No, we got to figure out this other stuff first. Bum, bum, bum. Bum, bum, bum. Oh, you teach high school English. Prefer to teach essays because they're yes, yes. I was gonna be. I went to the University of Connecticut. It was my state school. I was from not from Connecticut, but I spent high school in Connecticut, so I had that in-state tuition thing going on at UConn, and they had to have, or they happened to have a good school of education. And one of the few things I did take from like the education classes was this thing about writing and how it reinforces or it sort of helps crystallize critical thinking and learning for students or for anyone. Like if that's a sort of the one of the reasons why notes helps people or taking notes down in lectures helps people remember stuff because the act of writing, the act of converting things onto the paper or keyboard or whatever else. There's just something about it, and I didn't read the article carefully enough to pinpoint what exactly about it, but something about it helps people retain information and make it have it register in their brains. So let's see. I'm gonna put. I don't want to do this. Do we want to push their chest out a bit more? Maybe not that pronounced. Whee! Again, this is more cool animation, and I don't do that as much. So let's see. How is she gonna? I guess we can have her sort of grab the thing. Maybe this is when the other hand comes into play. I'm gonna ignore the legs for a second. Push it back. Just building up a little bit of anticipation for how good this animation is gonna be. I'm not good at saying such things, but gotta believe it a little bit, right? Trace this back. Then let's have like a sudden, strong sort of pull. We're gonna have the shark kind of come over the shoulder, almost like it's swimming over her shoulder. And that's what will initiate the rest of. It's gonna like slide over. Then I'll have to follow the rest of the body for this. Let's see. Ah, you're having a discussion about Chat GPT. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I've every it is not uncommon and difficult to find some sort of news story about how that is affecting education and sort of academic integrity and accuracy and all that other thing. I saw something just I think just today where like some teacher failed what was it like half of their students because they I'm not sure if it was mistaken or whatever else. I don't know if the teacher themselves uh, put student work into like some sort of a chat GPT detector and it sort of spewed out a bunch of false positives um, or how that went about. But needless to say, there's it's not hard to find uh, stories of that affecting the education system and student learning at all because it's quite a powerful tool. I'm glad you feel that you can detect it. I'm not sure. I'm not in that position, so I don't know how it would be what it would be like. But it is times are changing for everybody except corporate America, of course. Oh boy, oh boy, Jinx mains. I don't know if you're gonna get what you want from this. Not sure if this is gonna work how I initially envisioned it, but we'll just sort of keep going with it and see if it points up something. At least maybe we'll even just figure out the motion a little bit. Motion of the ocean. This may not make sense. I think in the CG model, some parts would be clipping through the model, but who cares? Speed this up a little bit. Probably shouldn't. Let me see. I think I went away. I was smart about plotting things out at the beginning, and then I went away from it, straight aheading these heroes. Let's see. Do we want maybe... Say it makes sort of one more rotation. And then here we do a little grab. And sort of follow its trajectory. Kind of. Yeah, let's have her pop up. She's been squatting for too long. Then we can have her other hand go back when she's in the air. See, the looser you are, the easier it is to try to figure things out. She's got these really cool longo legs, so let's see. Let's have these back legs lift off first. I'm sorry if I'm not keeping up with the AI conversation. It's lovely that you guys are able to talk. I kind of feel like I need to concentrate on making this thing actually work. But I appreciate y'all chatting about it. Well, here's where here the sort of straps can come off. I'm not sure exactly how they're undone. She's gonna have a ton of overlap. She's got straps, she's got hair. Is this thing like a gun? How does it work? Oh yeah, it's like a gun. It's got a handle thing, or it's a shark launcher. It's not a gun, it's a shark launcher. Very different. Okay, kind of need to sort of get. Let's see where we are. So spin. Yeah, I think it's just a little slow in some places. But it's kind of it's getting there. Let's pop these legs up. We'll still have this backhand where let's have her sort of switch stances. Have this back foot come forward. This is all very loose now. And then we can reveal the second kerp loader that she's got. Upon her landing impact. So she's got reveals. She's got reveals upon reveals. Yes, definitely things are changing size, but it makes sense given the stage we're at. Roller coaster. Oh, well, thanks for dropping by, Sunny Momo. It was nice to talk with you. And thanks for hanging out. We'll see you another time. Good night. Still keeping that surprise. Sort of have this back foot. Oh boy. And then we'll do like a turn. Well, she'll turn with one. And reveal that she's got a 3-shooter thing in the other one. That'll be a foreshortened. Let's see if this makes sense. Pop almost all the way up, and then we can give that settle. Everybody loves some contrapposto, right? her hair will be somewhere like that. I gotta figure out exactly how we want this back thing, because we want the anatomy to make some kind of sense. Mildly amused. Although I think someone said that she's more Harley Quinn, so maybe we'd give her more of like a hey, to have of a look. Okay, let's see where we're at with this. Okay, so definitely really floaty. Take some frames off. Yeah. Lots to fix. Lots to fix. What's feeling slow? Up, up is feeling really slow. And then I think it's yeah. Even without drawing more extra stuff, you can make it feel a lot better by timing it a little better. So there are a couple things that I would probably want to. I would not probably. I would want to fix. Where some of her, like her mid-air pose, is feeling a little goofy. And her back is pretty stiff through the whole thing. So I'd want to go back and fix that part for her for sure. But I'm reasonably happy with this. I gotta figure out. Gotta practice more human stuff just in general. But not bad, not bad. Okay, so we have at least Bard turned out good. You know, Bard's pretty simple. Yeah. And then we'll have Jinx in there. And again, the idea of this section is that, you know, come out, gonna pick a hero, and there's Bard. He's like, yeah, pick me. Then we'll go to the next hero. Jinx will do her thing. Then we'll do one more hero. And then we'll cut back to me making a decision, running off screen. Then I'm gonna be this. Forgot its name already. What is it? What's their name? I'm gonna be not Garen, not Fiddlesticks, not Draven. Cho'Gath. It's gonna be me as Cho'Gath, or my little avatar guy as Cho'Gath, and then Megan will squish him as some other character. She might have told me what character she wanted, but yeah, it'll be something like that. So, a decent amount of progress for about an hour, almost 2 hours tonight. Animation, it just takes a while, you know. Um, but yeah, I don't feel like I did all that bad with my first human animation in a while. Yeah, the leg is getting stuck here because of this, but it's fine. Do the classic. Ooh, what do I have behind my back? My magical back pocket in animation, but it's pretty cool. Not too bad. Uh, thanks. I'm glad you can see this now, so that hopefully when this is actually done, it'll look better. It'll be like, oh, it does get better. It's it takes layers and it's iterative. So yeah, I think that'll be it for the animation. Um, Zelda fell asleep, so I think that's why if there's not been any music, I apologize. I just got really focused on focused on focused on the animation. But yeah, I'll play Zelda for a little bit, and then so if there are spoilers, if you haven't played yet, and you're just getting off the plateau or just on the plateau, oops, um, then this is the spoiler warning. Thanks everybody for coming out tonight. I guess I'm just I don't know. We're not a gaming stream by any means, so but I do want to just kind of play online and see what it's like. Um, yeah, so I'll just play a little bit. Anyways, yeah, again, thanks for coming on. I feel like I met so many new people tonight. Um, Coyote, Cargos, Sunny Momo, Slevin. It's like, yeah, a bunch of new people. I'm always happy to meet new people, have new people come on the stream and see what a pain in the butt animation can be sometimes. But also a lot of fun. Let's leave it on Bard because Bard is decently successful. Yeah, yeah, animation. Yeah, animation. Yeah. Yeah, we'll just keep going. Again, the league event that I'm gonna be at is sometime. I think it's June 1st. That's not for a while, so still have time to get to learn the characters a bit more, learn the scene and learn all that stuff, which is exciting. I think the general understanding of esports right now is that it's not at all profitable, or maybe it's just very difficult for it to be profitable from like a corporate standpoint. But I'm pretty sure it's here to stay. Like, I think there's something really magical about sports and competition, and esports is just that, but in like a game context. So yeah, thanks everybody for coming by. I'm just gonna play a little bit, and then I'll probably call it for tonight. So let's see. I'm gonna turn. How are we gonna do this? I'm gonna turn this way because I had to tilt the TV screen to make it work properly. Because I have really bad audio when I go actually sit on the couch. Still haven't figured out the audio. We're still very new to the streaming thing, but we're having a bit of fun. So, last spoiler warning. Last spoiler warning. Last spoiler warning. I'm about to take the plunge. Last spoiler warning. Here we go. Plunge. Yay. Yeah, I'm about to head off into the real world. Um, oh boy, this game's really cool. Oh man, where am I supposed to go? Oh, probably aim for the water so I don't suffer any splattage. I think I'm supposed to go there because I gotta meet Zelda in the castle, right? Wow. Making games is pretty cool too. I don't know. Animation is cool, but making games is really cool. Look at this. I wish Megan were here to voice act because she's very good at voice acting. Oh, I don't have a lot of stam. I gotta make it to a lily pad. Let me see. Yeah. Oh boy. All right. Well, my partner Megan's played a good bit of this, but I've been kind of in and out, so I don't actually know what's going on, or what's gone on since she's been down here. So, Dazzle fruit. Dazzle fruit's fun. I think that's like a zappy fruit, from what I'm guessing. A while back, this is when I just kind of started in animation after graduating from school. There was Hyrule Herb. There was I would say more money in the industry, and there's more money in the industry, and I think people were looking for projects. So I actually got invited to Nickelodeon, um, and to try to pitch something, some sort of new concept or new idea, new show type of thing. So I went, and among the things that I had thought about was like, oh man, this sounds totally like so naive and silly. I don't know what I would have sounded like to them, but I was like, oh, we should just like make like a game like Zelda, and then we can reuse assets and make a film just walking around a game world. And just the only thing you would really have to do is, plus up the character animation, because most of the actual animation is not procedural, but it's limited. And but if you just made a good world, and all that, like why not? And it's just so beautiful. But I feel I feel really naive talking about that now. But no, I forget. Ooh. Oh yeah. Hey, hey, give me the Boko stuff. I guess now that Nintendo's making more stuff, like maybe they'll end up doing that themselves at some point. Oh, yummy teeth. But that'll do. Thanks for the fight, Bobokins. This is a good bow. No, it's a bad bow. It's a bow. Bow. Sure. Boink. Yum. I've seen people build stuff, build lots of different cool looking things. I'm not so sure how I actually feel about the building mechanics. I'm kind of like, it's cool, but I don't. It takes a long time, is what it is. It takes a while to get the stuff to line up properly and to stick the exact things that you want to stick at the right angles. So I'm like, I'll build if the I haven't gotten to whether they updated like the house portion of the game at all, but if they do something with the house and you can build there, then I'd gladly spend more time doing that. Yeah, let's go. Where are you going? Oh, you're throwing pots at me? Oh. Oh boy. Meh. Didn't know he'd go directly for the pots. Anyways. No frog. Any treats over here in this burned down area? What's going down? Why is there so much burnage here? I'm guessing there might be a Korok right there. That looks like some kind of a mystery spot. Or maybe it's just more bobes. I think this shield thing's really cool, but I suspect it's gonna break pretty soon. Oh yes there is. Hee. There you go. Oh yeah, it's badly damaged. but it's worth it because yahaha. uh, these guys are so fun. First we animate, then we play. All my stuff's badly damaged. This is damaged. This is damaged. What are you gonna do? Boom, 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 boom. Well, I can't really hear it. I'm gonna raise the volume for myself. Hopefully it doesn't cause a weird echo. If it does, please let me know. First, we're going hero. I'd normally wander around a bit, but I suspect that in order to get your glider thing, you probably have to go to where they're telling you to go. Ooh, search. What are they telling me to search? Oh, I don't know what I'm searching. Like this little grass patch? New stuff. Ooh. With your last juice, let's light this fire. There you go. That's nice. Cook something later after we broke that. Let's go rusty halberd and maybe there's gotta be some kind of rock around here, right? Whoa. Fuse with. Let's drop a bob horn. Fuse. Ooh, go away, I'm trying to do something here. What? There we go. Yeah. There you go. Ooh. Oh. Thanks, buddy. Let's make something tasty. What looks tasty? What food do I have? Got a lot of cold food, but don't need that now. Get some mushrooms, get some fish, get some meat, get some eggs. This is the hardiest thing that I've ever put together. Let's add a little bit of sweet, you know? Oh, it sounded like there's not like a new recipe there. I thought I would have made something new. Meat and seafood fry. Alright, let's do... Wait, what? I didn't know you could cook those things. Let's do a meat and greens with little mushrooms. You got your protein and your veggies. Wrapped in fragrant leaves. Steamed seafood is actually pretty good for you, I think. Out of the different cooking processes you can use, steamed is good. So, yum yum maru. Oh, there's the thing. We could spare the time. Boo boo doo 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 doodly doo. Oh, there's birds. Are they over me or what's going on? I can't. Those birds all the way over there are casting these shadows. Ooh, little mosh pit. Discovery. Well, I can't go down there because be the end, probably. Does this hurt? No. Huh? Oh no. Oh. Well, I didn't know that would happen. Okay. Well, thanks for the tip, fella. Do you need help? Folks are calling this stuff gloom. If you care about your health, it's best not to go near it. If you get it on you. Hmm. Hmm. You're saying a bunch of words that I don't really know what Daval is, but I'm glad you're okay. Maybe I'll do a shrine and then that'll be it for the stream. Oh, hey Devin. Yeah, we're playing this as reward, as our yummy treat for all that animation that we did. Yum yum. I really like the game actually. I think maybe I was just a little overwhelmed by the amount of yellow and gold at the beginning of the game. Just visually, it was tough to look at. Oh, also sorry if this is spoilery at all. I just started. I just got off of the plateau thing, or not the plateau, the sky toe. Just got off of that. So if this is spoilers, I apologize. But I'm playing it. I'm gonna have fun. Okay, nothing's gonna get us over there. But yeah, I like this a lot, and I'm glad that they spent the time to make the game more of itself rather than like worrying about if it's if it's uh if it's like a new graphical overhaul. So I heard people saying like, oh, it's like basically the same thing. And I'm like, yeah, do that, man. Make it the same thing. Do I have to shake it? Oh. Is that it? Is there anything up there? That seems like it's it. Is there, Pretty sure I wouldn't be able to climb that. Like this. I'll do one of these. Can I make that gap? Boom, boom, boom. Puzzles. How you doing, Devin? What's going on with you? Mare. Do I need to have a thing to do this? Nah. Just gotta give it a little run. Okay. Okay, there's more to it. Like, is that really gonna be it? What do I gotta bring over here, though? Oh. That's to get to the thing. Wow, good night. Oh. It's already 8 a.m. Where are you, somewhat? I just assume most people are in California time. Because that's where we are. Do you think it's worth getting Switch? I mean, I guess Devin, like, it... Do you play a lot of games? I think, like... I just sort of know the kind of games that I like, and... So, like, I don't know, knowing your taste makes it easier to pick what you want to get, or decide if something is like worth it to you. I remember before I'd be like, just trying out all these other games and trying to figure out what I like I bought like a what did I buy? I bought like a Crash Bandicoot racing game because I was so excited to get Mario Kart, but they didn't have Mario Kart, so I'm like, this is like that. This will be good. And it was it was fine. Oop. Oh wait, where am I? But it wasn't like the type of game that I wanted. Can I climb this or no? No, can't be climbed. So I think like if you like the type of games that are on the thing, then yeah, I think it would be worth it. Um, if it's like if you still feel like you're experimenting around to find what type of games you like maybe buying a whole system can be tough to commit to. At least that's I don't know, that's what I feel like. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Hey, what do we get? Opal? Usually it's opal. In Georgia, in Georgia, Europe, Georgia. Hasty elixir. Well, that's not opals, and I'm probably never use it because I never use my items. But thanks for the hasty elixir. All right, now we gotta. No, I gotta get out of here. Wow. What? No. Okay. No. No. Huh. That is odd. Hmm. Hold on a second. I am, if this is not frustrating to you, good. Let's see. Meow, 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 meow. I need to spin it. No. Looks like it's gotta be exact. But that's too big. This looks more like it, but no. There it is. Okay, okay. I was getting mildly embarrassed. Let's see. All right. Oop. Meow, 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 meow. Meow, 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 meow. That's not gonna work. Meow, 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 meow. Yes, there it is. Do. Oh, come on, get up there, Link. There you go. Huh, huh. Yeah. Puzzles. We did it. Boo, boo. Boo, boo. Thank you. I appreciate it. Get that evil out. But there's plenty of evil left. I guess like if you get the last thing, does is there no more like red evil stuff that comes out of your arm? Someone has that answer already. Someone's found it all. I've seen speedruns of this already that have been like an hour and 30 minutes. I just can't imagine. I don't watch it, of course, because you don't want to spoil anything. But gee whiz, an hour and 30 is right quick. Thanks, fellas. Near Turkey and Russia. Yeah, Georgia in Europe. Do you know somewhat? Do you know someone named Tochinoshin? He's a he's a Georgian sumo wrestler. That's he's the only Georgian celebrity I know, other than you, of course. But I can't. Let's think of any other Georgian people. None in particular come to mind. But yeah, Georgia. It's by let's do some learning right now. Where is Georgia? Georgia. It is by looking in the maps. I feel like I ought to do this as an American, and of course, Google Maps takes me to Georgia, America. Uh-huh. I feel like, yes, as an American, I should try to familiarize myself with other places, especially if it comes up. If someone from such a place graces the stream, which thank you again for coming. And yeah, there it is. It's by Armenia and Azerbaijan. Oh, that'll do. That's the cost of learning. Hold on, forgot to pause. But I'm learning about Georgia right now. Yeah, it borders Turkey and Armenia. And of course, big old Russia up there. I hope the Georgian Russian relationship is good. You always gotta mind your large neighbors. So, do you speak Georgian or no? I'm sorry. Do you speak Russian or Georgian? What's the language? What I'm gonna do after the stream is over is I'm gonna Wikipedia Georgia and try to learn a little bit about it because I don't know any much of anything about this country. Hmm. Yep, that's what I'll do. I'm gonna get some tacos because I made tacos for Megan. I'm sure she has some leftovers that I can scrounge around. And I'm gonna read about Georgia, and then I'm gonna play some more Zelda. But yeah, I said I was gonna wrap this up after that dungeon, so that's what I'll do. I'll be back again. We'll be back together on Sunday, and again, Megan usually would be here, um, but she started work today at like 6 in the morning, so this has been a very long day. Um, so she's tired and she's resting. Hopefully, she's sleeping very well. Um, excuse me. I'll have to watch that back. I don't know how that lightning got me. Let's pause again so it doesn't happen, just in case. Um, but yeah, we'll be back on Sunday. I think this Saturday, Megan said we're gonna do put out a sunflower video, which is another one of those videos of her talking with her mom. It's very sweet. You know, that's what we do. So that'll be out on Saturday, and then Sunday we'll be animating. I don't know. We got a variety of things. We got this new thing. I keep adding on new projects, and Megan's like, "When are we ever gonna finish our film?" But don't worry, we'll finish that at some point for sure. Um, but yeah, we'll be animating on Sunday again, and then I'll probably be back because I'll be back on Wednesday. I like streaming. It's fun. I'm always happy to meet new people. No, I'm not really into sumo. Yeah, sumo's. He's just the only Georgian guy I know, but I'm sure I'll as during my Wikipedia dive I will find out about more people. Um. Oh, Skyward Sword's really fun. They're playing games. I haven't played Skyward Sword yet. I think that came out during the console generation. Was it Wii U? Might have been Wii U. I don't remember exactly, but I didn't have that Nintendo system, so I didn't get to play it. But yeah, I'll always play any Nintendo Zelda game. They make good stuff. So yeah, we'll be back on Sunday to do more animation. Saturday we're gonna put out another video, and then I'll be back again on Wednesday. Maybe Megan will be here, maybe not. It'll depend on how busy her schedule is and how tired she is, or not tired she is. So yeah, that's what it's looking like. Yeah, thanks, Car, thanks Devin, thanks somewhat, thanks Thanks to everybody who came. I'm so pleased to be spending some time with you guys. I think someone earlier, I forget, maybe it was maybe it was Car. I don't remember, but someone said that the stream helped them feel productive. So I'm glad that it could provide that. um, yeah. But anyways, was it? I'm looking up at the messages because I want to know. Oh, Car, you said that. Yeah. Um. Yeah. Happy to be here and to stream stuff, and I hope you all have a good evening or a good morning and a good day. Sumo in Georgia, or not Sumo again. Sorry, somewhat in Georgia. Hope you're having a very good day over there. Hope everyone else has a good night, and we'll see you all some other time. So, bye bye. Bye bye.